let's state the fact that Israel does not control all of Israel anymore. 120,000 Israelis don't live in the north. The north is a kind of a battlefield with burning houses, burning fields, burning natural reserves. The few people who stay there do not receive any of the basic services that they need. A similar situation is still around the Gaza Strip. So first of all, you have sections of your own organic society that are not functioning normally for more than a year. They're living in hotels. They may share dwellings with their relatives and so on, but they are refugees, something Israelis have never experienced before. So that's one indication for a state that something is not normal. In other parts, I can tell you in the north, in Haifa, in the area where I live, not far from Haifa and so on, it's not easy to get the usual services anymore. But that might be temporary. Maybe some sort of a political solution between Israel and Hezbollah would be achieved. And then maybe that part of the sense that the state is also not functioning in other parts, apart from Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, may change. I have to say this. But definitely in the last 4 months or so, the sense is that also these parts of Israel, so altogether we're talking now more than 50% of the state, you cannot live a normal life. Economically, socially, culturally, kids don't go to school, basic services are not there. Every now and then they try to convince parents to go to send the children, but they're not totally feel safe, the parents, to do so. It's a very it's a state in a crisis. The vibe is a crisis, but again, I have to stress that it's very important to understand you really have two Israels. I call it, you have the state of Judea and the state of Israel. You really have two states in one state. The state of Israel reacts basically normally to that situation. What is a normal reaction to a situation of war? Many people, first of all, leaving. That's normal. Many people feel depressed and traumatized. That's normal. Many people hope that the end of the fighting is near. The state of Judea rejoices. This is Armageddon. This is what we always thought should happen and would happen. So it's difficult to generalize about the mood when you have two peoples, so to speak, living in the same place. What is really, for me, sad as an Israeli who was involved in politics for many, many years, especially among the Palestinian citizens of Israel, if the Israeli center and left would not have been racist, they could have formed an alliance with the Palestinian citizens of Israel and become a formidable electoral force. But their racism prevents them from collaborating with the Palestinian citizens who are willing to work with them. But that is not working. That is not on the table. And therefore, there's very little hope for change from within.